beep, 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 beep. That's what the sound of the game starting is like. Hello, welcome back to more VLR. I forgot where I was. Jesus Christ. Let's see. I'm supposed to not take the blue door. I'm supposed to take whatever other door there is. That's where I was. You know, I used to be excited to get onto like playing this game, but then like spending a shit ton of time in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, I go, oh god, now I have to stream. It serves as a break, which kind of helps. But like, I'm so close to having all these gaps completed and have that achievement, or sorry, I should say trophy. But like, wait, I can skip. Can't I? Okay, we'll go through the red door of Dio, I guess. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Betting on the dark horse, huh?
But
It's kind of weird to say that about myself.
but like, I think the gaps in that are busted because no one has the trophy for it. It's at like 0%. Because one of them legitimately goes, yeah, you made the gap, but then you go into the list and you never made the gap.
Anyway, might as well be polite.
But I've gotten all the get theirs and got that trophy. I'm like, hell yeah, motherfucker, my dick is the biggest. Are you okay with that, Clover?
I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option...
Yes, this works fine. K, Tenmyoji, and I. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Park should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
What about Fine K?
I'll take Quark.
No problem.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. K nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Where are we going now? You know what's funny? I just started holding down the right trigger, thinking like it'll make the thing go faster. What is this? There's 3 different doors.
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't
Pull
get
it.
too attached. It's probably a lever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Tuh! At the back of the supposed to walk. Good on you. I wouldn't rule it out. Just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey!
Did you tell him? And then he get mad again because he's like, Xavier, you gotta watch my stream, even though I started the countdown at 9:20, and therefore I didn't get started until like 9:50, cause I'm dev
Conversation in front of a
and I was supposed to do Paper Mario, but like Dave shot the bed.
I guess it can't be helped though. You boys just secrete secrets. Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we
Unlock. Which direction are we going today? The center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked.
Through the center one. Forward.
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dia and I shared a glance and shook our heads and followed. We are going here. Ah, it's the laboratory. All this. Oh, this might. Wait, isn't that the tubes they use to showcase that Dio is a clone? What is this place?
Laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do,
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that elixir here.
cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Saying, this place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
What do you mean? We've been doing good. No one's dead. Gotta seek a way out, though. I need to talk better. I need to learn how to talk better. Got some seeds. There's a tablet. Microscope. Okay, what's over here? Oh! An empty capsule, and more seeds. Who knows? Binders. Hydroponics research. What about this one? Steps for dissecting a frog. Ah, neato! We get to dissect a frog. Wait, what's in this back? Hey, look, there's a frog back there. Saline solution. It says on the underside of the lid, even though it doesn't actually say. Hey there, Lala. We might have to dissect a frog. There's some shelves. Wait, no, this. Roots. Wait. Okay, I can only go so far. No. I wouldn't say that. It's escape rooms, and escape rooms are, you know, fun. Granted, we might have to dissect the frog. DNA extraction instructions. Oh, God. There's 3 large liver embedded into the wall. Oh, God. 3. Do you think it was policy? Okay, I'm not even sure where I need to start. Okay, let's see. Prepare the 5 different hydraulic fluid and dilute ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds, 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Oh God, my entire brain is fucking. Scalpel. Proceed to following steps. Place the plant minute design and blender and activate the blender. Look at those pipes. Oh, you can turn the handle. And sometimes it goes halfway. Probably water. After turning correctly, I pull down the levels. Okay, so I guess if you're looking for stuff like this, we do that, and that will be 30, right? Whoops. If it's 10 parts water. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do 80 here. 20. Well, sorry. 80. Yeah, that should. Yeah, that gets those two. Well, no, 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 no. So half, 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 half. 40's coming out of there, so I definitely need to hit this. So it's go half. Oh no, Dio's bad man. You did it. Okay. Wait. That's another door. Well, this must be the blender, I guess? Ah, it's the blender. Okay. Oh. Well, hopefully it won't take me 3 fucking hours. But then again, it would mean that it would take me all stream long. Alright, done. Okay. Wait, no, that's not the button. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add a solution of saline water. Okay, that's this one, right? Okay. Eventually, it becomes green liquid. Okay. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down the beaker. Once it is done, pour the ethanol into the beaker. Wait, do I have ethanol? Oh wait, hold on. I need... Don't give it a name. How do you know? The smell, really? Yeah, it's disinfected. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to take the frog out. Where the hell am I going to take the frog out? Oh god. Remove the specimen, dispose the ethanol, pour down the drain. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in liquid. So I need to find a drain. Okay. Wait, no. Here's the... No, that's that station. Here you go. That's a drain! Look, there's the frog! We gotta dissect it. Oh. I want the seeds. And then down here... Yeah! Now, can I combine it with, like... Oh, I don't think I need to combine it. Pretty fancy tray. It's a lion. Oh no, it's that fucking tick. That hasn't made an appearance in, like, a while. It's going fine. I don't know. Like, isn't the formaldehyde the thing that, like, you pour in to preserve, like, a body or whatnot? Yeah, I gotta cut out the frog. It's already dead. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Embalming fluid. Okay. The frog is dead as an ex-frog. Dio finally does it. Huh? Something came out of his... Awesome! Half blue. Okay. Now we go all the way back here. Yeah, we've seen Dio so many times. But then again, I think this is the first time I've actually done a room with him. I guess this should do it. Do you think this gel has DNA that we're supposed to collect? Does the manual say anything? Oh yeah, I think there's a 4th step in there. Okay. DNA collect by using an empty capsule to collect it. Okay, cool. So one of these. Okay, we got a green capsule. Alright. I think the next stuff is hydroponics. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds, 2 long seeds and 3 round seeds. Round seeds and fluid didn't fail to germinate. No, oh god, yeah. So, non-marked seeds. When a striped seed were put into the fluid, only one. Oh god. Okay, long seeds can only be in 2 of them, which fine, whatever. Round seeds in fluid B and fluid C failed to germinate. So I guess B and D are the fucking long seed ones, just by that. None of them marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C. Non-marked seed failed to germinate if in A. Okay, hold on. Go down here. So I need to look at this. A cylinder full speed that has stripes. Okay, let's see. The long seeds have to be in one of these 2. I know that much for a fact. What does it say? Non-marked seeds fail to germinate in A or B. Okay. So this one, and then maybe this one. When the striped seed was put in fluid D and fluid E, only one of them failed to germinate. Well, that doesn't... Yeah, this might be it. There we go! You did it! You sowed your seeds. Just don't do that. Look at this. Get a red capsule. Okay. So, what do I have? I have a red, a green, and a blue capsule. I still need one more. And I figured the capsules are going to go into that one, but... What's this? Strange machine. What about back there? You still... that looks like a thing that I should use. But it always goes back to here. Okay, is anything down on the floor? Nope, okay. You know what? Let's just go ahead and start putting capsules in. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. Just look. It's easier than explaining. Oh, wow. It's DNA shit. Is genes going to see cytosine? Okay. Bases? Yeah, DNA is made of 4 bases. Bind A to T or G to C. Anything else just one mark. You know a lot, Dio, about DNA. Reposition each row so that A is connected to T and each G is connected to C. Oh. Wait. Oh. Yeah, and that would work for that part. No. A. T. Wait. There we go. Not really. Good job, Sigma. Want a treat? Get some turkey. Yeah, that's... Now I can get the safe. But it feels like there should be more to this room, right? Let's just see what's in here, and then I might go looking for stuff. Yes, it opened. Got a map, which every single thing has a map. Keep looking, lots of stuff. There's card keys. We got a notebook. Anything interesting? Can't read. Are these even letters? Got journal, can't read it. Who knows? It's some weird language. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Did you know that? Weak some Axeliver. And Lever. Axlever? Wait, didn't lose some about like Axeliver? Oh no, it's the medicine. We gotta get out of that cork room. So I'm assuming that the way that this optional one works is that you have to do something with this one as well. Oh, you don't need to mess with them anymore. So there has to be something else in... Wait, hold on. Just looking around, just in case. Because it feels like I'm missing something. Especially since I only got like 4 of the capsules. Wait, hold on. Okay, I thought I saw something down there. Why did they give me so many goddamn seeds? But yeah, that's fine. I kind of understand. Like, it'll be better unless I'm completely lost for like or anything. I mean, granted, I've gotten this one. I just need to escape. I'm just trying to look to see if there was anything else. Maybe if I put the empty capsule in there. Probably for a 4th capsule, yeah, but... Move this way. Oh well. I might get it later on a different type of playthrough. I do like getting the hard ones, but... Hey, this room wasn't that bad. I just think that, like, probably that hard puzzle's the only one that's would cause an issue.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Hmm.
Something... I guess there's a couple of things. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess. First up,
That
the
thing.
machine.
Yeah.
We didn't end up using this thing, did we?
Nope.
I was just wondering what it was.
It looks like a machine where you can split the fucking thing to get double dosage. IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Hey, now I can probably do that other ending, maybe.
Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Immunoglobin.
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Of course! This machine must be here so we can make all the ice cream we want! Are you fucking nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like, I know it's immunoglobin just from a different route. Just so you know, like, how far I've gotten so far in this game. Just give you context.
There's a helpless child
There's been
here
multiple streams.
who needs our help.
He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine.
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue, Sigma.
You found a journal.
Could you show it to me again? I didn't
Why?
really get a good look at it before. You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really exciting?
Are you going to be a shit, Dio? Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled out the vial out of my pocket. Oh god. See, it's written right here on the label. Elixavir. Axelavir.
Really, aren't it?
Huh?
Guess in this case, the G in IG stands for guy.
Well, I don't. The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. What gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine to blackmail me?
Horrible!
Fucking Dio.
Quark's life is leverage.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I curled my hands into fists. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
What a shitbag.
Not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being it's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
You're the only one who's been doing that so far, Dio. In every single timeline.
Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
Fine, I promise.
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works. But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room. Diego Brando was an anti-hero.
Are you really going to do what he said?
Are you? Yeah?
You've only got one BP if we choose ally, and he...
I know. I'll drop the -1 and that means I'll get penalized. Look, it's not about what I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
Going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. I do kind of want to see what happens if I choose ally, though. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clovis' response. And at this point, this is the only one in which I have the feeling of, yeah, I will betray that motherfucker. Assuming, of course, Dio doesn't pick ally. And it's just being a shit, well, he's a shithill. He will pick betray. Oh, man. At this point, yeah. At this point, I wish the Dio ending ended with him getting, you know, smashed in the back of the head with a rock. I mean, he's almost on par with fucking Ace in the last game.
An ambidex gate has been 45 minutes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio? In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get him besides. I thought it'd be best to get this done soon. I don't know about you. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Phi. And of course, Clover. Where's Tim, Myoji, and the rest of them? Wait. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, they throw another Dio at him, don't they? Because I remember that, like, he gets the last bit and then, like, they couldn't find him anymore or some bullshit like that. Wait, who was it that wins the Steel Ball Run? It's like the lucky guy, right?
We carried Quark to one of the beds.
Because, like, Diego wins, but then cannot be found, but then gets disqualified because of the other horse. And that left, what's-his-face, the lucky dude, to win the Steel Ball Run. Yeah, Wekapipo.
Tim, Myoji, and Luna are looking after it.
Man, I love Steel Ball Run, and, like, the fact that, like,
How's he doing?
odds are they're not gonna animate that. It's gonna suck. They've said, like, they don't want to do CGI horses. They absolutely don't. So, like, it would be really hard to animate that entire fucking part. No change then, huh?
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear.
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Besides me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
So how's it go with you? Find anything interesting? I only shook her head. With a unison of movement and that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged.
Where does that leave us? We still got about 40 minutes left until the...
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found.
I'll show you the way.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
What a bastard.
And I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's
Then I
doing.
will too.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Fade to back. Let's talk. Okay then. Guess we should be going
Hold
too.
on. Show me that journal first. Dio told
Huh?
me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with his words. Some sort of bullshit language. He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
It's actually English. Wait. Yeah, 1 second. I dug the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Phi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
You never know, maybe Netflix will put it up as like their own.
This looks like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of...
I hate how we went from
Walk today.
looking at the poster of Cuties, finding out that, oh, it's about, how, shit is, children are exploited. And then it turns out there are just some god-awful scenes in that movie. So we're back to hating it again. It's like we were willing to give that movie the benefit of the doubt. And then it turns out there's some just nasty fucking shit there.
It was nice, kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
If I started to leaf through the book again as she spoke, then suddenly she stopped.
Wait, I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Rush me? This is gonna take a minute.
This is how I read Japanese.
Interesting. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
What? Why are they talking about that?
Sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is affected with Radical 6, the process speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain is currently operated at the 1-to-1 basis regardless of time, Radical 6 reduces this to 1 to the square root of 1/6, or approximately 1 to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels like it's only 0.408 seconds have passed inside. Therefore, 1 second has passed inside approximately 2.45 seconds, or square root of 6 seconds have passed on the outside. Now, the worst when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds have passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Radical is another term for what's known as the root operation, the function inverse by taking of a power. It's less mathematical sense. It can be used to refer to something that's extreme or severe. Those infected with Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, although there is as of yet, no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental process speed, meaning believe they are not unrelated. Listen, oh, he is. He has to get that 5-second break of scratching his balls and taking a piss. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if the video cassette is being fast forward. For instance, although the patient is believed that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason will become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of the virus. Research suggests that a tangled antiviral could not kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we haven't been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest the antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we've been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I continue my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. This is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of the dead from suicide are piling up on roads leading in and out of town. The entire area reeks of a sense of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes it, it feels like a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows and rats everywhere, feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are stray cats, who have grown fat on plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who have survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I only fear a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. Oh man, that was actually a quick one. Whoa, that's a lot of information. Now we know the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6, which is what, about 40%?
That's the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
That's right. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill. Listen, if you get infected by a virus and then you will your thoughts to the morphogenetic field, can you actually make another person commit suicide?
There are two other things in here that were first. The part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just haven't found one when this journal was written. I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Axalavir that cures it.
But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second, I'm getting confused. When was this thing even written?
29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not.
Hmm.
Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about after we read it. We all thought, what if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked.
You're trying to say this place might be one of those underground shelters, which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown here to keep us safe.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
But Quark's been infected, right?
And maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time.
Maybe Dio brought in the virus at this rate.
For years, maybe even decades.
If Quark is the first one to always get infected, because he always seems to be the one, Quark was paired up with Dio in the first round, no matter what, paired. Dio could have spread the infection to Quark
While
by
the
accident.
pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened, and whoever had this journal made this entry.
Yeah. And as once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up.
Right. It's all just speculate.
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right? And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing this nonary game? It's the point of places to save us. Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real. I think we should see if we can find anything.
Yeah, we should. Faya barely finished speaking before he took off for the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
My mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
Okay, and with that... Pop, pop, pop. He was gone. Man. Let out a long, tired sigh and stared off towards the infirmary. Started off towards the infirmary. I almost said started first time, then I went, no, it stared. How's he doing?
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look? Look, he's resting with his stupid doughy face. I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. The journey and the thing Fi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, the AB game was what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake, mine, and Quark's. Those affected by radical sins eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't being able to restrain him the second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he'd just go out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we can keep anesthetic. Oh, fuck that word. We can't keep him sedated forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and that was Axalavir, whatever. Unfortunately, Dio has stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have voted ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was, then, what to do? Sacrifice myself to save Quark, or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
Oh no, he shifted a little and then fell asleep. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have ever considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly, my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I considered letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. No way I was ever going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened to fists as I looked down to him. And any uncertainty I felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do.
10 minutes. All players. If no vote, it
Penalized, yeah.
It's almost you two should head back.
What about you?
I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo.
I'll automatically. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
I suppose.
I can't kill Dio. I mean, outside of the other way of killing Dio.
You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one beep. If I pick betray and they chose Alice, I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone. And even if I was, you see, my vote's the same either way.
Yeah. Tim Mioji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him would have been pointless. Alright, take care of Quark.
You worry about yourself.
Let's go. We gotta go. Luna and I headed out to the infirmary, leaving Tim Mioji and Quark behind. What do you mean that's That might be a spoiler. When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. I know that Tim Mioji has something weird about Mars, but then that path ended suddenly, and I gotta figure out, you know, how Alice didn't get murdered, but rather commit suicide. One other person was missing. Hey, where's Dio?
The doors.
Fucking, they're all closed. When he came before, one.
And that would...
He's in there.
Exactly.
That bastard, he'd probably been worried I might try and take the Excelsior from himself by force, so he hid himself in the AB room. What a coward. What a pussy. What a goddamn come out here and fight me like a man, you jackass. I've made up my mind to choose Ally no matter what, but part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now he makes sure that I wouldn't get a chance to try.
Where's Ten Mioji?
Oh,
He's choosing to stay behind.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him.
right. What will you guys be choosing?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as
Hmm.
Mioji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, K's BP will...
But what if he forces you?
I have an idea because of how like everything's set up and the parts that Tim Mioji is Kay's father, because Kay had that entire moment about like weird
You needn't worry.
things and stuff like that, and that woman was also there. That was also
I would never
the
do something so crass.
dead lady. So I'm assuming Tim Mioji is actually that researcher from Kay's story.
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
That's just what I think. I don't have proof.
Alice can vote by herself, then we don't have anything to worry about.
Well,
Hmm.
I apologize, but I'm.
Why not?
I
Why
just
not?
can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute.
Kay continued briskly toward the AB room as he simply hadn't heard Phi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Something's about to go wrong. Only seconds later, they disappeared in the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay. Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna. Right.
They headed off at a trot towards the second room from the right, and soon was outside in it. Ken Mioji was in 999. Really? Alright, Clover, time for us to go.
Okay, right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed toward the leftmost AB room. Wait. I don't think she's gonna try to introduce me.
What are you gonna do?
I don't really have a choice, do I? Huh. I actually hadn't been noticing that. So don't say any more, though. There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally. Why not? Well, you never know. Because Dio told us an ally doesn't mean he's going to pick Betray.
A jerk like that is going to know. He's got 6 BP. If he picks Betray.
Well, what about you? You have 6 BP too, right? If Dio chooses ally and we choose Betray, then you have 9.
What? No, that's not. I
Hmm.
didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick Betray.
And I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is ally. That's the only chance we have to get that medicine back.
What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelivir, even if you...
Maybe he won't, but I can guarantee he'll destroy it if I choose Betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, I'll be pushing that...
Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran towards the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled her backwards with my strength.
Ow!
Sorry, I guess that was a little bit too hard.
What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this. I don't want you to die.
Why?
10 seconds remain.
Thanks. If it means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned her to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
I'm actually going to do both, but let's see how you die. I actually kind of want to see, like, the death. Assuming it happens.
Round 2 of the Ambidex results. Thank you, Ambidex Gate.
I mean, I don't trust Dio. I'm pretty much going to die, but then again, we can always go back and do. Clover and I step out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything was there. Let's go. I turned around and headed towards the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood straight and kept walking. You know, if you catch Dio right now and beat him with a rock, you'll be fine. Betray. Yep. Let's see. I want to see the death. I want to see the death.
Results from round 2. Please check your...
3, -1, -1. There it is.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. Get Dio and bash him with a rock. I felt the white bust to my ground. It was the result I expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soporil. Woo! I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Hang on! Hey!
Hey, it's not like I'm not going to see the other one.
Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Plus, this will be quick. Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it, you'll keep your promise, god damn it. No, he won't, I know that for a fact. I groaned with Herculean and I lifted my head and then slung this body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, with a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last... Woo! The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw him out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Axlavir in the laboratory.
Stole it.
What?
You mean he has it right now?
Yeah.
I kept my promise, now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Axlavir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I had been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled my tiny glass bottle to my chest, worrying I might drop it. The label said unmistakably Axlavir. It was the real thing. Wow, drunken goggles, Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
Right. Of course.
Wobble, 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 wobble. She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, my last of my strength left me. I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay? Sigma.
Well, this is the most effort Phi has ever done to be worried about me.
Sigma.
I guess this is it.
First, is this over real? Which I guess you could say it'll
9 minutes. Once the soap was ejected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with like 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring at me in the face, it seemed like I was determined to struggle right up to the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. And then constantly, I racked my brain for any possible solution. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. Wait. There was always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. Wait. If this was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Wait. This isn't a game over? I thought this would be a game over. This is certainly fucking hell video game. Well, that's just another path that I have to go down. I thought this might be this path. Okay, back here again. I guess the other one's the game over. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. Back here. Skippity skip skips. I get to live, but like, Quark, Dio gets to be the giant asshole. Being glanced over his exit own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? I mean, it's not. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
I don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, and I'm sure Alice...
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. Bump. Betray ally. Ally. Betray. Also, K now has like 9 BP.
results from Rob. Please check.
Hey, the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose Betray.
So you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of cold-hearted bastard are you? Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking?
We found the Axlavir in the laboratory.
Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it right now?
Nah, I don't have it. Well,
What?
I won't have it in about.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No, don't! I leapt towards him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket and brought it up. And threw it to the ground.
No!
This is when you murdered Dio. You bastard!
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen an ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Gah. I had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Murder Dio. Bastard! Gah! I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward. Only to be stopped shortly by a firm hand on my arm. Let me kill him. It was fine. Why are you stopping me?
Isn't the time for that?
When is it? Huh? What do you mean this isn't time for?
9 door.
Fucking Kay. Kay was indeed standing in front of the door. What is he? 9. His BP is 9. Everybody's an asshole. Suddenly we were all running towards Kay and the number 9 door. This is the second time he's done this. Kay, what the hell you think you're doing?
Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable. But as I said, I do intend to call for help.
If help is out there.
Just waited until the next round, then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about. This is the most logical choice.
The number 9 door. It will remain.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the. She has collapsed. But you needn't be. She is only.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
Dio charged the K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed. Yeah. He's rational to a point. And this is the second time he's done this. Granted, the idea of call for help is everybody's fucking, like, reasoning. Please enjoy your stay here. Now can we kill Dio? Okay, no. It's like, and then they killed Dio. Okay. 20 hours. Huh. Wait a second. Okay, so here's what I can do. Either A... Wait. Sorry, who planted the bomb? I think I want to go down here. That way, I will probably have most of the rest of this stuff ready to go. And then I can make my choices. Because it does seem like this one I'll get to at least a couple of endings. But I kind of want to do a couple more escape rooms. Let's see. Yeah, I want to jump here. Well, I don't know if which branch is the current longest. I mean, I think right now the branch that is the current longest is whatever I haven't done yet.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally.
Okay, I need to choose Betray. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. Like, considering that this is the second one and everything, and what was the Shadow of the Hedgehog? There's no guns. It can't be Shadow of the Hedgehog if there's no guns. As far as I stepped into the AB room, I couldn't see others running towards projections, shoving and pushing to get over. Tim Yoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh?
That's messed up. What? You said I should!
I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji...
It was a leading question! Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose this after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along. God damn it. What's up? Siggy! Fido!
Hey, what are you kids doing over? We're about to announce the result.
This is the last time we get to hear that, right?
First.
I've done every single kind of, time that this happens. Shit. Auto, stop.
Good. Looks like you're all. Let's get ready to. Ambidex game.
Oh?
The results.
If everybody would please direct.
Let's see what we got. What if Tim Yoji picked Ally? Betray Ally. Betray Ally. Wee. 661 661 661.
Here are the results now.
Dirt.
I got betrayed?
You betrayed me last time, technically. He chose Ally. Why? He chose Betrayed last time.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Wait, are we on this part? Oh, nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why I said that either. The words just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Oh, you're the one who chose betray. I should be asking you why.
I told him you might choose betray.
Why you?
Believe you, I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two, and this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Fi, you don't need to apologize. It was the one... I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Yeah, I guess you've got a point.
Wait, what?
Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Fi?
What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you put. I'm never trusting either of you. This isn't over. Just you wait.
I tried to think of something to say before I could come up with the right words. He was gone. I spun around. Fi, what the fuck? But she was gone too. God, what the hell? How did she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen. Fuck that word. Big words, Harvard words. I don't want to care.
Sorry. I guess I wanted to get...
I apologize.
But if we all choose Ally, it only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out.
He kinda is and he kinda isn't.
Well, of course we know that.
But now because of Lala, I have a very good idea of who that person could be.
Faster.
Your opponent chooses ally, and you choose betray. Do that twice, and you get. You see?
If
Yeah.
you're Ally, then you have to play the AB game 3.
But if you betray somebody,
Why are you acting like that? I almost feel like...
Didn't you kill 3 people?
we aren't trying to blame.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, forget it.
You're being a shit.
It was silly of me to try.
Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she was crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dee, and Quark, however, seemed to be having some issues of their own.
This is all your fault.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks and stomped off in different directions.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Skip. Death. Wow, we're skipping a lot this time around. Okay, so last time I did this, yeah, I'm going to go to the infirmary last. And Alice and Clover, and they talk about like the things from the past and the gas mask and Kay. And I want to go to the lounge. Wait. Oh, yeah. Can't skip this one because technically it's different. Because it's you moving from one place to... from the crew quarters to the lounge.
No.
Yeah, okay. More stuff that I can skip. Radical
I do
6.
feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body kind of feels weird too now that you mention it.
Probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after, right?
Oh. It was just for that line. Let's have a look around and see if we see anything else. I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus was something else. Okay. See you all later. With I've made my way to the exit. Where to next? Well, there's only one other place I haven't gone, which was the infirmary. I'm going to go look in the infirmary. I'm doing that because Quark starts having an issue. So therefore, being in the infirmary when the issue happens might lead me to something else.
What do you want?
Oh, yeah. What do I want? What, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover.
Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor? You get on the exam table, and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Man, are you still pissed?
What the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to...
Come on, I already told you I was sorry.
That makes it all better, you goddamn idiot.
Well then, what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Nah. He likes girls 10 years younger than him, but not that. He doesn't go that way. Seems like I'm already doing that.
I don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then. Just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then.
Shut up.
Fine. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. So, is it just you here?
Side of the divider, yeah.
This side. Okay, so then we go through this.
Right. Like I'm gonna tell that to someone who betrayed me.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Hey, Quark! Oh, no! Quark!
Move!
With a yell, he shoved me away and ran to the boy's side.
Quark, what's wrong? Say something.
Demioji shook the boy's body. Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing.
Then he just passed out?
I don't know. Look, that doesn't matter. Just go find that girl. She said she was a doctor, didn't she? Quark needs a doctor.
Right. Hang on, I'll be right back. She was probably still in the lounge. I spun around and ran off. Transition scene. There we go. Skip. Quark tries to kill himself. We restrained the boy. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. We go here, skip down. Oh no, we got to make a choice. How are we going to do this?
He betrayed me last.
What about Phi? Well, yes, but...
I don't want to go with same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray.
Thanks a lot, Quark.
Well, that leaves us with option.
No, we can't do option.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
Although I trusted Phi, I thought you did Phi.
Then what do you intend?
Quark shifted silently in Kay's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that.
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted.
Who do you trust then? Clover?
Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you.
What?
Just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
Okay.
If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option. That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that.
Who do you want to pair up with then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally if Quark doesn't wake up by.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
1 minute.
Oh man, we don't have a choice.
Let's take a vote. Those opposed to...
Alice and Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate on for me, that hardly plays it.
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is all right.
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would just default to ally. If that happened, he made a great opponent. If I choose ally, of course, but it would be good not to have to worry about him choosing betray.
All right.
Wait, what about me?
Stay here if you don't. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that.
Kay had handed Quark to me gently, and then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine.
10 seconds.
We had no choice. Hurry, Clover. The door is closing.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark and nodded to Tim Miyoji, and took off towards the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran, and the empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
We're back here again. Another escape room. Well, okay, in like a minute. Where are we going now? Is this a dead end?
But it looks like
What's the thing? Got a lever on it.
the lever?
Come on, my hands are kind of full right now.
Yeah, I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had like a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little bit paranoid.
You do it.
Fine! God, I shifted Quark over one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. Open! We're going to the the treatment center. This is the last one. See, no needles. Everything's fine.
Now, only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on the door before it opened? I think it said something like treatment center.
That's some kind of medical thing?
First an infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending up in these places? I glanced over at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. Hey, you know what? We may have lucked out.
What do you mean?
Well, if this is the way you treat people, maybe we got something that can cure Quark.
Yeah.
Let's head on in, then. There's a lion eating the sun. Back at it again. What are those?
On the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people? Maybe it can help Quark. But the door's locked. Damn. Let's take another look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock the door. Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Quirk down just outside the door to the treatment center. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on, little guy, we'll get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently and then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna seek a way out. Puzzles. Okay. Down here seemed to be something. Oh, come on. There we go. A binder. How to open the pod room door. Okay, and this is a tablet. And then we got something over here. There's no... What do you mean there's nothing strange? There's no hands. No hands. Oh yeah, I guess it's a... What do you mean you guess? How could you miss that? What about number 2? There's some weird glowing thing. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sure. But that's the cover. Well, duh, there's no gonna be easy. Okay. Hole in the bottom left corner. Yeah, it's keyhole. Wait, we can thank you later. I got 2 more points. Okay, number 4, there's the other side where there's another couple memory card slots. And then what's the last one? It is about number 4, huh? Number 4 on the clock face? The number 4 is the 5th number. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Fine, that's cool. Clover, you talked my ass off. Let's go over here. Red plastic? Can't pull it out. Huh? Well, red thing's probably important. Probably. Yeah, let's just take the entire plant. What about here? There's something in that jellyfish. These are jellyfish, 2 yellow ones and a purple one. What's inside the purple one? Is this digesting human flesh? It's too solid. It's like some sort of tile. Let's stick our hand in the jellyfish tank. Let's pull the thing out of the jellyfish. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Okay, we got a lion eating the sun. It's a really, really, really real lion. Don't sing in a whisper like that. It's creepy. It looks like a covenant. It's trying to eat something. I don't know. Like a sun? Need to put something in that hole. Now we got TV. Let's push the button. Boom. Okie dokie. Start and the game come. Maybe it's like a board. Okay. Hey, there's another plant here too. This one has a green one. Alright. And since we can't even open this door, what is left? You can hit the correct number of quotes. Oh. Okay. One hit and one blow. Oh, I got 2 hits. Okay. So 4, 7, 9, 2. How about that? Okay, I took away the 8, so the 4. Whoops. There. 4, 8. So it's not 9 and 2. Let's try 6 and 5. Okay. 4, 8, 3 and 1. Wait. I'm backing out. You can turn the correct number in the correct place, you'll get 1 hit. But incorrect number, but it 1 blow. Okay. Okay. 4892. It's 2 blows. Okay. 8492. I have 2 blows, so oh, now I fucking I don't know why this number I like first, but okay, we got 2 blows. Eight, 4, 2. How about this? Okay, we got 2 blows. Oh god, this is legitimately going to take me a second. Okay. We got 1 hit and 2 blows. So if I do 4, 8, 9, 7. Okay, so we got 4, 8, 9, 6. Okay, so 2's part of it. So 2's probably at the end. 1, 9, 8, 2. 1982. Okay, we got 2 hits. So 4's in there. Okay, so I can't use that. Okay, I got 3 hits. So it's really 5, 5, 4, 8, 2. Let's try that. 6, 4, 8, 2. 7, 4, 8, 2. 9, 4, 8, 2. Wait. 3, 4, 8, 2 is the only other combination. 4 hits. There we go. I did it! Somehow. Okay, cool. We're finally in this room. Alright, we got treatment pods. We should open them. Maybe I'll open the pods. Yeah, like, let's open them. Well, looks like it's 11 hours and 1 minute? Or 1 hour and 11 minutes. That's probably better. Hey, key. Yeah, key. Key. Hell yeah, key. And the clock face is like 6:20? Can I put the plant in here? Okay, it won't let me do that. Part 1, there's a clock drawn on this. Then I want to see the clock. And this is 7:15. Okay, cool. Let's open this one up. Another key. Alright, we got 2 keys. I should look at those screens as well. Maintenance complete, please start activation chip. Okay, Gabe, we need to get Quark in one of these. There's a message. Current girl, internal maintenance, please stand by. Can't use this one. Okay, so can't use that one either. Alright, outside of the room we go. Got 2 keys now. One we can probably use right here, right? Yeah. Grab this thing first. This seems like an activation key for the pod. Yep. Must perform following test 1. Treat vegetation. Freed vegetation. Until the test can probably not function until human occupy. Okay, yeah, I got it. God. Yeah, no, open. Put the plant in. It cured the plant, didn't it? Treatment complete. Pod opening. It's so healthy now. It's like magic. He's done a good job. Thank you for the service. Here's a memory card. Okay. Now let's do the other one. Okay. These puzzles are seemingly easy. Reach complete. Pod opening. Oh no, it's ice! And then look. Crunch, 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 crunch. What did you do? It's broken! You killed it! That's like death. I don't know whether or not that would be considered racist or not. Like, it's like, oh, hey, we're just gonna put Quark here. Like, if Joe Biden doesn't sniff black people, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because it's creepy for them to sniff someone, no matter what. But at the same point in time, kind of racist. It's kind of discriminatory. Radical 6 virus detected in subject. System not equipped to treat Radical 6. Current program alleviates symptoms but cannot cure viral infection. Well, I don't think it was no point. After all, it said we can alleviate symptoms. Hold on, let's keep looking. It says more. This isn't... A cold sleep state. Cold sleep freezes subject with cast. Cold sleep. I have no idea, but remember the freezing test? Yeah, how about this? We don't do that until Tim Miyagi comes here. No question. What if it gets messed like that? No, it is. Yeah. Granted, I think that's Tim Miyagi's responsibility, but who knows? Okay, green card? Hey. Okay. Red card. 20 to 4. Okay, cool. Can I move them? Actually, I never did look at the tablet. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. What the hell is... Four... No? Huh, pieces. Under me said tablet for 4 pieces for the first pass and 1 piece for the second password. Like those pieces, huh? Whatever, let's just go do another thing. Let's open up this thing. Should we have... Okay. Alright, do you want to sit back? There's a second leg. Whatever, let's give it a shot. You're gonna get stung! No shit! Wait. Really? It's boiling. They are aliens. Huh. Using the currents? If you move the elephant to the hole instead, you're a failure! And we are very disappointed in you. Yeah. What? Okay. Okay. Let me do that just to make sure. Okay. That was easy. Got it. Jellyfish and fast, because the water's hot. Artificial jellyfish. This is Ellen. She's a mysterious, intelligent life form from the outer reaches of space. Take it. It's not a face hugger. Not even alive. It's not meat. Hold on, I'll pull it out now. It's a tile. It's ceramic tile. Oh, but the other thing. Yeah, I guess there's 4 pieces for the first plan and 1 piece for the second. So I guess, yeah, let's try that. If it's talking about that, no? With a board game. Might be for later. Yay! What the heck is this? A laser? Okay. Is that the thing that I get to scan my eye? Okay. Well, let's see what's across the room then. Huh. Oh! I need to open the door. Let's see. Open sesame! Okay, and then if I look up here... Oh, we have 15... Yeah, it looks like 12:15. Okay, but still, what does that mean? Like, it doesn't seem like it can move anything with the hands. There's this. Oh. Come on. For the tablet, it has some kind of login screen. Well, no, it's 12:15. 01:00 midnight. Numbers 1 through 4 on the left side board game. Don't you feel like there's got to be some sort of connection? Okay. Oh wait, it's probably also in the Okay. Oh, wait. Minute, hour. So. Oh God. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. It's like, okay, so if wait. So there's 4 different numbers here. We got 405. So I'll do this. No, okay. So if we start from here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Wait. Yeah, no, H is counterclockwise, so it's going this way. So you start here. 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a U. And then minutes the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get an O. I'll erase this. We got an O. And then you have the one that's 15 that we just did. So you stop here. To go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got a Y. So we need to look at the other 2, I guess. Yeah, okay, open up the door. So this is 620, so back to this. Wait, no, this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Unless, of course, they actually mean by the positionings of... Unless it's... Let me try one other thing. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's R. And then 1, 2, 3, and this is B. I'm gonna write down 2 different ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, wait. 6 and then 4. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 7:15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Now it's that one, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Which I'm not sure if any one of these makes sense. Because that's 620. That one's 15, which could be 30. And that's 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. RB. I mean, it could be just U. R. Or S. Well, how did they get both S's? This one was for 620. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 19, 20. Yeah, I guess. S, Y, O. Oh, well. If I stay here until, like, let's see, UHBR. Wait. RBHU. This is pointless. I don't know what the password is supposed to be. Clovis said might have to do some of the board games, so I have looked another game exists. Okay, you can take another look. Fucking, I don't even. Unless I have to do minutes first, then hours. Oh god, what if I do? Hold on. Memo. No. Memo. Erase. Sure. So like 1 minute. 1. So 1 minute. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's. Yeah, no matter what, it's going to be the exact same thing. So that's 1. And then if the next one is 620. Oh, it was 15, so 1. 0 would be, so 1, 2, 3. Put 2 right here. The next one was 620, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last one was 715, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get C U R H. Really? It seems like the 3, which was hold on. Let's just type in cure for the first one. No. Sure. If there was something else I could figure out. Oh god, this is where it becomes the bad. What else is there in notifications? The door is protected for if one of the numbers selected is not get 10 tries. If you exhaust 10 tries, the password is set. I wanted to erase the penis. One. Unless this is one. Well, no. You have to start from here, right? Or if you start, because no matter what, I guess this, if this is one. One, 2, 3, 4. As fourth one. 0, 15. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3. 7, 15. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 1. And then the other one is 6, 20. So 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, whoops. Press the wrong button. So, U-H... otherwise, I'm about to just, like... I'm about this shit. U-H-C-R. No. I just feel like it has to be a word. Four. 5. This is... The other puzzle was so much simpler. Maybe I fucked up this third one. Now says 015. Okay, let me just do regular numbers then. And no. Okay. So like if it's 05, it's 1, 2, 3, wait, hold on. 1, let's see, 620 or 750. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P. Then we have 620. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 2. 015 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 405 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got Payo? No, that wasn't it either. There also seems to be probably another, like... Yeah, there might be another thing that I'm fucking doing wrong. Because if it's... 1, 3. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to erase both these notes. I'm almost at my tipping point. This is why I hate. I get to a point where I'm like absolutely stuck. Has something to do with the board game. The board game probably has to do something with like the time structure. There's absolutely nothing else around here that could help me. The screen is displaying an image, something looks like a board game. Culver thinks it might be him from the tablet login. Minute means going from right to counterclockwise, hours going backwards. Let's just try one more time. Let's say from 4, so... Why would that be 1, 2, 3, 4? Wait, one of them I said was Payo. Actually, which one would be first and which one would be last? That's actually the problem. Okay, wait, no. Oh, I get it. No, number 1 has to be that one because it's number 1 no matter what. Because that's why number 4 is number 4. So, like, 1... So... 1, 2, 3, 4... Maybe I start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zeros, you can't do that, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So... Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which actually spells a word this time around. Maybe it's just me fucking up so much. Past. There it go. Yeah! Like, super long time again later. Wait, what? You found the wait. This is a tablet. The screen says following 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. Huh. 1 piece. So maybe whatever 6. No. Back. 07, 15. Yeah, what about the second one? 4 pieces for the first password. 3 treatment pads. Okay. Wait. And this is specifically... God. Oh, God. 4 pieces required all the numbers. Fuck it. Open the safe. I'll come back for the hard ones at a later date. Okay, let's just open this up and move on, because holy shit, this is taking such a long time. Treatment sim, stars. Yay! An injection gun. Helpful tool is weapon. I think it depends. It said Neostigmine. Neostigmine, what does it mean? Let me see it. Neostigmine. Felt like I heard that somewhere before. No good. I can't remember. Don't think it's bad though. Of course not. Hang on to this? Sure. Alright, I trust you. Moving on, we got a bunch of stuff in here. We got a map. We got some key cards. Well, we kind of don't need much of it. We'll hang on to that. What's next? A piece of paper, which are about refusing to vote. And then we got the key, and we're just going to go out. What if I do the opposite direction? Oh god, wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Injection gun! Because if it said 4 pieces one direction, 1 piece the other. Oh, I think I get it. Wait, hold on. Maybe if I erase it. If it's 720, then you start and you go 0, which would be the first one. You get 7, is... Wait. Which is an hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this might be 2. And then 20 is be 1, 2. Wait, yeah. And then 0 would be that. So D O S O T. No, probably not. Yeah, well, I shouldn't worry about it. I really shouldn't worry about it. I'm just going to fucking look it up. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You found it. Ding ding. Theo's opened the door again. Whatever, let's go. I headed for the door. What? Clover's... What is it?
The screen.
What?
The screen on the pod.
What? The screen changed? Oh yeah, it says receiving operational records. And what it said was interesting. Currently one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. That was the pod we put him in. I read on. One subject release. One subject successfully restored. Cold sleep mode disengage. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. Check the other pods, they were all the same. One subject release, one subject successfully stored, cold sleep mode disengaged. Begin restoration of subject 1.
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod, well, 3 people, one for each, they all say the same things.
There are pod people around. It hasn't been 8 hours yet. So the 3 people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier, don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into AB rooms.
I don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah, if you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So who are the 3 pod people?
Me? How am I supposed to know that?
Oh, knocking off. You don't want attention. Yeah, cat. Don't.
Is subject A, that's B. It doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
Doesn't say when they were put in cold sleep either.
This bit, where it says,
Well, it can't be Dio, because it just can't be Dio.
Authorization admin. That seems...
Wonder why I wouldn't just write in time, though. Well, when you say this out, the log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs must have made this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that? Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want to know what time it actually is. Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems whatever it was triggered this activated simply opened the door to leave.
Does that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
He wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why?
Could it all be a trick?
A trick?
Records are fake. Zero...
So you're saying that this is just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyways.
And we need to tell...
We double-checked the Quark was alright in his pod and heard out of the treatment center. Beep, beep. We took a long way around. Hey! Hey, Amateur Blaze. How's it going? I am doing another route of this game, and it took like a long time to do the last fucking puzzle room that I just did. There's so many possibilities. Oh, you got one of those. That's good.
Looks just like the
I'm assuming they're on sale now because I think they're like $50. I have one myself, like, and I know you can potentially, and I've done it before for myself, is like, you can hack that shit. Put some other games on that.
Yeah, this one is right under the floor A.
So if you're not happy with, like, all the games on there, well, you can always put some more.
Are those...
Those doors are white. Yeah, those chromatic doors.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to...
Yeah, so third round. I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
Have 6BP right
Yeah, that's true, so...
there, right? And
Yeah.
who's our opponent?
Quark.
But he's in the pod.
Yeah, you're saying we should betray?
I thought
No.
that was why you were okay with option C when we were...
No, that's not. I thought that with Quark's condition, I'll be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
You don't need to... We're partners. That means we share the same destiny.
Oh wow, this line hasn't appeared like in hours.
So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
You're serious? You were really going to pick ally?
Yeah, I think like recently they were on sale for like $50. Like normally they're 80. So like I think I picked mine up like at launch for 80. So
We might not get another chance. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. For all we know, there might not even be an. There are 3 other people with Dio, Kay, and what do you think's going to happen if one of them?
that's not going to happen. Fighting Luna playing against Tim Yoji. He's the only one that got one BP, though. I don't really think they picked Betray. If Tim Yoji picked Ally, they kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Allison K. Allison's BP.
Don't even think about that.
I agree, but her BP is the same as Tim Yoji, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP denied.
Alice has to vote
Yeah, that's generally the best defensive choice.
Dio chooses ally.
Then,
Kay would have 9 BP.
yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like if Kay gets 9 BP.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over once.
So
Somebody's
even if he gets enough points to leave,
I don't know, but it's possible. Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple of things I gotta do when we get back.
fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. Let's mosey. I turn in and a few moments later, heard Clover's footsteps behind me. Now we're gonna go through the doors and go through the hallways so you know where you are. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'll pet you. Attention. A little bit of attention.
Clover. Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones? Yeah, he's gonna be. Quark's in a treatment pod. Shin Miyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping towards me, I felt like only a few seconds before I was on the ground with my hands around the neck. I explained what happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod thing?
Probably.
Probably.
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Safe, or aren't they?
They're safe.
I'm just worried about him, all right? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tim Miyoji followed her to heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone and out the magenta door. I don't think so, because I think like each timeline has its own separate thing. It kind of becomes a frustration when you kind of know what happens in certain ways and they keep happening, but your character still has to sometimes act like this is the first time it ever happened. So I don't think it breaks. Unless it like completely shits its ending, I don't think it. You opened big, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you go do something like that.
Sigma.
As she spoke, 5 dresses towards the line of the AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened the.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun? Well then, who was it? It was Dio. It was always Dio. I figured as much.
Dio, I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio, it is a big deal.
If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes? It's about how you die if no pair of a color vote.
There was no such thing in the pressure.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh, well, whatever. You should really probably read it.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person...
Vote or die, motherfuckers. You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Cork, and I could have died. And you just...
Right, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did.
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell?
Bullshit.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center.
Yeah?
Treat people there. I think they'd have shelves of. Did you find any?
No, it's not really that kind of place. It just had these pods and that was it. Besides, if we found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Cork in the pod.
See, can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately. Oh, well, it said on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms but can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As the Crickets could explain the records that said pods occupants end their cold sleep. There's 3 people who were put from cold sleep.
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Yes.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where...
Yeah, I think so.
What would happen to the heart?
Oh, what?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep? Your heart stops. Your bracelet...
Oh! So if you go into cold sleep, our bracelets will come off.
We can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3
We'd only need to do it 3 times.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you.
The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
I mean, we don't have much time. We should go vote.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't...
Sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked...
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Cave can finish, the announcer voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes. All play. If no,
We need to go vote.
Get back.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only...
Exactly. If you don't vote, all they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You
We
stay
won't.
here, won't.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another...
Luna has the same number of BP as you. Normally, the safe plan would be to... Since you will be unable to betray them,
Yeah.
Phi and Luna can choose to ally.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose.
Plus, they would have killed you. Sounds good. Okay, Tenmyoji, you take care of Cork.
You think I need you? I won't take my eyes off him for a moment.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Boom, boom, boom. Well, open the AB doors. Well, if that happens, then Tenmyoji dies.
4 minutes.
I don't think Phi would kill someone. Unless it's Dio.
Okay.
I'm assuming... Let's see. One of these should be a game over. Maybe.
Sigma?
You told me betray Quarks and might not get a chance.
Can I changed my mind.
Okay.
We should choose.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's some like training in someone trading in the Shih Tzu for his German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you. I just
What? Why?
You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh. Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come on.
Promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Uh-huh. Alright, fine, I won't ask about it again, but Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
He does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said...
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about...
You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
Because I didn't know who he was.
Oh ho! So you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
If what he told me was true, yeah.
1 minute.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't going to try to vote
I'll
yourself?
try. You'll just throw... I don't think I'm strong enough. So...
You have to be the one to choose. Turn to face the voting machine. The question: what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji, and that wasn't even taken into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would seem almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could it betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I choose betray, then I have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain.
So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose...
3.
Dio would be a shit and choose betray. I'm gonna choose ally. I can't... I will do this for Tenmyoji.
Thank you. Ambidex.
Let's see what ending this is. Or what happens.
What did you choose?
You didn't see me push the button? Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. Gave a light pack, moved over to the projection screen.
Results from please direct.
Doom, 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 doom. Betray, betray, of course. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. I don't know why you give that last one when, you know... Okay. 8, 8, 8s. We got all 8s. We got a bunch of 8s.
Points. Please check.
So you chose Al?
Yeah, Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that. No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose ally too.
Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, so there's no way we could betray.
If we had...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice K and Dio, on the other hand, seem... Oh, hey guys. Welcome, Dev, to the thing that I'm only going to stream for maybe another 30 minutes. Pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
Route is right now, I allied with Quark after betraying Tenmyoji.
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose
Who am I? Mate, entertain me. My name is Xavier, and I get raided by Dev every other night because I don't have anything else to do. What am I playing? I am playing Virtue's Last Reward. More specifically, the PC port.
The only way you could possibly vote was
That's why it says down there, below the video.
picking ally when I knew you guys would pick...
Am I Canadian? No. I'm not Canadian.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always going to be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3.
See?
Then Kay would have left.
Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the
I'm not even a cowboy. I'm like,
stuck in this place.
cowboys are for Texans and that type of people. I'm from the Georgia part of the South. Why do I gotta be online? Like, well,
You see,
let me put it like this. I'll have 2 days off.
that's why I chose betray.
I will take 2 days off. Tomorrow and Saturday, like I do.
Save all our necks.
Why am I doxing myself? Georgia's a big state, man. I mean, it's not the biggest, but it's pretty big. Alice gritted his teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and storming off. I didn't read what that said. Actually, wait, I could.
The Ambidex round 3 of
Star keys are required. There's no limit.
Ambidex gates.
Open as many times as you want. That means
Play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
yes.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
FPS wrestling. He lived. No, I'm not that. Yeah, he did. Can you guys show me your bracelets? I want to see what all the colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were standing to be examined. There's a 6, a 3 pair, an 8 pair, 6 solo, bop, bop, bop. I see. Luna, Clover, Cyan pair, Fi and Alice are magenta pair. The remaining 3 are solos. Kay is red, Dio's green, and I'm blues. How's it supposed to work? They're gonna be white.
Alice told me about them while we were. Think I've got them figured out.
None of them are. Now the groups shake out this time. You know, if Dave wants to get drunk and shit the bed, which last night when I was talking with Dev, because he forced me to talk with him, I said there was a 75% chance that Dave will shit the bed and that they won't play Paper Mario tonight. And guess what? If I was a betting man, I could have won some money. Emoji paired up with me to open one door. Move.
Oh? Is there only one?
Yes.
There's only one option.
Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck with.
Oh god, I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
We just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio.
I knew it was Dev. I don't know what's his entire thing. I just remembered Dev saying to me last night that he would have played Paper Mario tonight if it wasn't for the fact, unless he shits the bed, and I guess he shat the bed.
It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary.
Yeah, we got an hour and 21 minutes to kill.
I'm worried about Quark's. Those pods can't cure radical.
Well, we don't have anything to lose.
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Everybody will help,
I can help.
What about-
including Dio. Of course I'll help. What kind of jerk wouldn't?
We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover, Fi, and myself to the Buster exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we...
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped.
Who's the Dom? Well, Dom's the Dom.
Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right. Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team headed into a different direction. Hey look, it's the astronaut suits. Oh, we already got to that ending. About 2 astronauts on the moon, if one of them kills the other one with a rock, would that be fucked on? Why? Quark is unconscious because he tried to kill himself, so he had to sedate him.
No.
Because he has the Radical 6. Maybe I am on the moon.
There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chambers downstairs. How do you
That's always a possibility.
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room. Yeah.
Well, let's head downstairs then. I've only seen her a few times, but I guess like maybe a 7.
Seems like it.
Why did it have something like this here?
Alice told me, but
Apparently, the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of the system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I haven't seen... I'm only going by what I've seen with Zero. Like, after you said, like, Tenmyoji is a character from 999, I kind of had a thought process, and then, like, I have a guess as to who Tenmyoji could be. And now I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't really know. I think Tenmyoji might be Santa. I don't know why that bothers me, but if he trusts Clover, that seems to be a more reasonable one. Okay, it's not.
Yeah.
Because that was my first thought.
Bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside?
Oh.
Yeah, we can't do that. That thing's for Eldest Shroud.
Changed.
One door between us and freedom.
That way it's the same as the number 9 door.
He knows June, though. Oh, no.
Whatever.
The only other person that could be...
Celebier.
Wait. Wouldn't that mean that the only person it could be, it would be... the protagonist?
Quark needs it.
That's the only other one it could be.
Yeah, you're right.
As far as I know.
Upstairs. You two take this
But
floor.
really don't confirm it, because at that point in time, it's just going to be... It removes the twist in the plot. I looked everywhere, but turned up nothing. There was a giant inflatable Zero Junior there. Oh yeah, no, that was pretty bad. Hey, what do you think deals with stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seemed like it would make news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dia was asking questions? We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about it?
Well,
No. And said...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
Yeah. So what's the rumor she was talking about? I got a feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Is it the FBI? Is it the CIA? Is it some stupid paranormal thing like the X-Files? You better thumb down, look down on the floor, then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
fine. I think I can trust you.
Okay, cool.
Don't tell Alice, okay?
Plot. Okay. Yes. Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention and the complete loss for words. Here's what she said. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we are an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that can pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Pretty much. Our existence hasn't been made public, so they're like only a few people even know we exist. Well, no, not the FBI. It's the CIA, but the secret CIA. You're probably wondering how I even got involved with something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. Here's the end of 999. I told you that I've played an honorary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We barely escaped when we stuffed into the SUV, barreling across the desert with Richard Epcar in the back seat, just sitting back and talking about how he couldn't recognize faces. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. Look at the ass. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we've been trapped in as part of her investigation. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten tipped that terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the honorary game had anything to do with the terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. But Santa and June kinda didn't seem to be part of that, maybe. Whatever. That didn't seem very likely to us, and we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought that there had been some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must have not found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. Yeah, I know, that was one of my favorite parts of... Oh yeah, you accidentally killed this one guy because you thought he was Snake, but because you couldn't understand what faces were. But things didn't go back to the way they had been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother, since we gotten kidnapped twice now. So she hired bodyguards for us. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one. He's blind, but he's A-okay. He was both in the last two nonary games too. So anyways, we've been grabbed twice. But the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after all that, these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was awful. We was always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when we thought it'd been finally free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was hanging out with my brother Snake. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did, and after that we lived on our own. I worked in the cafe and he composed music. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry about too much about surviving. Sometimes he played little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet them on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. I know this sounds kind of like weird and culty, but it doesn't have any... But they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with that. Anyways, we did that for a while, and then one day, Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. Which is that metamorphic field and whatever. So we went to the locations together, and it turned out to be the headquarters of SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second honorary game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were about the same ages as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first honorary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. But doesn't that mean that Alice and Santa... Did they find them? Or, sorry, June and Santa... Akane and Santa. And then Alice entered. The whole room was quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around us, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. Here we go. We gotta explain what a fucking morphogenetic field is. I'm guessing you don't know what that kind is, but it's basically telepathy. I mean, it really isn't telepathy, but it's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate the consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. Okay? Start smoking. This is what the first game was about. The purpose of the first Nonary game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do that and threw them into a game. Alice had gotten up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we really weren't kids anymore. Anyways, everybody was brought in was an esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm making all of this up. I don't blame you. Go watch my 999 streams. It's a ride sometimes. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget that I can do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's stories, I was like, screw that. I was just trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps want me to use some kind of weird ability I had for them. No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though. They told Alice they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh, right, I forgot what to tell you. She told us to pay if we helped. It was a lot more wealth than you can imagine. You get a government job, it's fucking cushy as fuck. But I was totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so we decided we were leaving. A couple of days passed, and Alice showed up at his apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first Nonary game might have been part of a terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS was after. Wasn't that she asked something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious, my brother too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. Okay, so he was one of the guys that got abducted with us on the second Nonary game. She called him on the phone right then and there and handed it to us. Seven is a cool man. He looks like a fisherman. But he was a detective. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. Oh, Junpei is the protagonist of the first game. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane, who is June. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Junpei is like Seven, another participant from the second Nonary game. Akane is one of the people behind the second Nonary game. In fact, Akane is kind of Zero in that game, but maybe not, because Santa's also Zero, and... Seven was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyways, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. For the next couple months, all we did was train. Half of the time was the general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS agent needed. The other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. I'd actually known about Espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. It's kind of like when you have Mob Psycho, and like if you were to have like Espers, like, you know, police force at Mob Psycho. It's kind of... This one thing is actually telling the plot of some of the stuff that happened in 999. Yeah, it's got time travel too. So yeah, this is both a VN and a puzzle game. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base, so I can relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But I got captured. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake, and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I've been sending me information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where the headquarters were. The directors decided that on December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself I wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. Yep. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse. All of that talking seemed to tire Clover out. She sighed in a long-haired swayed as she moved. So I got a few questions. Well, first of all, your powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response.
Yeah, if there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait. Well,
What?
If there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Okay, whatever. I have some other questions. So, moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread the virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Why not? You told me all the other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
And Alice wouldn't be mad at you about what you just said right now. I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But
Fine, let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So, you don't know.
All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah, it could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean they've already released the virus?
Make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened when we were on ice? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really, all 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Timmy, OG, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying. I guess they're a little suspicious. And what's their motive?
Lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean.
Purifying the unclean.
Oh, unclean.
Wait. So if I go by Dio's ending, then Dio's part of the terrorist organization that they're talking about. What are you doing?
Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean, clean, een.
Een?
Neostigmine.
Yeah? Neo what?
I'm talking about this stuff.
What about that stuff? Injection gun for medication. Alright, I remember that. It was safe for the treatment center, right? I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you. Are you saying you've heard about this stuff before?
That's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
Told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of colon esterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Ah, shit! We found it!
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine. Which, following me?
Yes. It's a poison in a bracelet.
It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your
So you're saying this nearest technique keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me
So we could just eject ourselves with this if we get penalized.
Yeah, we don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
That means we can only use it on one person. Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's see.
Use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it with this stuff. Somebody who doesn't have 9 points could... Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait, Clover. It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn. I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it's back, I jump up and head out upstairs. Up the stair. What? Where did Clover go? Bye. She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemingly like gaze, and her body was unnaturally stiff. Hey, yo. I grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised an arm, fangs drooping limply from it. She gestured towards the exit to lead the way from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it. Thanks. We're not going to give a shit about Fi's condition. I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? just lay down. Still no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed more of a priority. Yeah, I know. I figured that one out because it's her slow thing. Whoops. I turned back around and jogged out the door towards the treatment center. Okay, goodbye, Five. We don't care. Don't kill yourself. Yeah, Radical 6, we found out in another timeline, slows down brain function to, like, such a degree where, like, you perceive time going faster than what it... You're perceiving time faster, but what's happening is that normal people just see you slowly reacted, and then you get suicidal. Where is everybody? I assume Alice would be in the treatment center, but Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Timioji was gone too. They left Quirk, read out positive vital signs was normal. As far as I can tell, he was still asleep. Fine, guess it's time to look someone else. I made my way out of the treatment center. Yeah. Where is everybody? Are they all dead? Did everybody commit ritual suicide? Was I the only one left out? Jesus Christ, I hate when that happens. Huh. No? Not even this room? Hey look, it's that poster. What the hell? What's going on here? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait, there's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary. Infirmary. Wow! I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No, what happened? My whole body convulsed, whether from terror or nausea I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand and I looked down to see blood. A vast warm pool of fresh blood stretching across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. can't be. How could we get a Danganronpa thing? We got a Danganronpa thing. Wait. In the middle of the lake of blood was an island of flesh with bodies. They were bloody, tangled of lifeless limbs and dead eyes. How did Fi get from that place to the other? They were bloody. With too much blood and chaos to tell me who was who. Had they silenced them, sliced themselves over, and stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood. Too much blood. Wait. Where's Kay? Whatever they done, it was clear what tool they used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, his handle blade streak of gore. This was how they died. That's his tiny blade. So unless they all committed suicide... Oh, God, they all did probably commit ritual suicide. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as pick up... Yeah. Damn it. They didn't move it. I lifted it slowly, careful in my neck, as somebody was got my hand with theirs, and drew it across my throat. Wait, this is an ending? This is a real ending. This is not a game. Wait. Why is it playing music? Yeah! Wait, can I actually skip through the credits this time around? Yes, I can. Oh, so that's the Clover ending. Hey, we got a second ending! The Clover ending is everybody dies. The end. Huh. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna see what's on the other side of this one, and then we'll stop for tonight. Betray. Yeah, well, no, I thought it was just the Vita for this one. Well, maybe it wasn't. I forgot if it was on the 3DS.
No.
You didn't see me put... Well, you'll know in a moment. What you do is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you can stay here. Your choice.
You chose betray.
I grinned and headed towards the display. No, I've already streamed for 3 hours.
Round 2. Please direct.
Betray, betray. Ally, ally. Betray, ally. Time to run away from Tenmyoji.
Points have been. Please check your bracelet.
Beep, beep.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry, it wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this then?
What's there to explain is exactly what it looks like. I'm getting the hell out of here.
What?
Are you going with him, I...
When they all turned to look back at Clover, I made my move. My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran towards the number 9 door. He had to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. I was closer and I was there. I took one last running leap and slammed into the wall, unlocking the device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. The door began to open as a heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Bye, motherfuckers! But it looks like this is goodbye. Don't worry, I'll go to the police as soon as I get out and come back with help. I'm not going to just leave you all here to die.
Shit, I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
Agreed.
I also agree.
That's it then. Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah.
He's toast.
Just leave it to us.
Hey now, don't do anything you regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then...
Charge!
Shit! I spun back around to face the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom! I leapt for it, or at least I tried. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse. Bing, bing.
The number it will remain.
Shit, let me go! Let me go of me, god damn it! I could feel something huge, heavy, metal pressed against my back. Kay had been holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do anything good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves. The door only opens once. If I don't...
Go, Clover.
Huh?
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get...
But
This is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
that's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive. Leave!
The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but it was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
I couldn't see what happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice!
Go. Call for help. I'm counting on you.
Alice! No! I can't!
Ding ding!
The number not this ends. Thank you. As the game
Is over.
please.
Please enjoy your stay here as I get my shit beat out of me. Game over! Alright. So, to kind of reiterate where we're at, more choices have been unlocked. Things that I could have weren't able to do, I can actually do now. Though these two, I guess I can't right this second, but more choices like down here where, how do I know it's murder and how can Fi and K be saved? You know, those choices could potentially happen. So, oh, and also up here as well. There's this choice, which is there's not enough antiviral medication. We have unlocked a lot of different things that we could potentially do. I'm gonna put this, where am I? Which one have I not done hard mode on? Yeah, I did all those hard modes, so... Oh. Wait. I know one of these I didn't get hard. Wait, that sounded weird out of context, but... Oh, I guess it's whichever the archives is less. Yeah, 6 of 13. So I'll just jump back to the treatment center for a second. And then I'll save here, so I'm going to try to get some more of these archive moments, just because, like, some of these saves I have not done. But yeah, quit. And then we'll exit the game. Anyways, thanks for coming out. Sunday will be Serious Sam in VR, followed by Trails and more of this. I'm not even sure if next stream will be the last of this. I don't think it will be, considering that I still have 7 more endings to go. But hopefully within the next few streams it'll be over. Yeah, Dev wants to play it, but like, will he? Who knows? But yeah. So yeah, starting Sunday is next time I'll stream. Thanks for coming out. Stay safe, and I will see you guys, well, on Sunday. Have a good night.